Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn from Jessica Lynn Original Studios at JessicaLynnOriginal.com. One of the questions I get asked a lot is how do I go in and download and prep to use a digital stamp? And I think it's one of those that if you see it and see the process, it's so much easier than trying to vocally just explain it. So I thought today we'd go ahead and do that. Now you can purchase digital stamps at our website, JessicaLynnOriginal.com. You can also purchase them at stores like Etsy. There's other online stamp companies that offer them as well. I thought for today we would just go out to Etsy. So let's go ahead and do that. And today I want to go and find two sets of images. One for a 2022 New Year's kind of card, which I love this set. I think it is so cute. She does mostly planner stamps, so for using for your calendars, but I love the idea of this one. And then I also want to find one that's like a couples kind of card because I'm thinking like Valentine's Day. So when you go out to Etsy, basically in their store, you just type in digital stamp. When you do that, you are going to get, I kid you not, over 100 pages of random stuff. Now you want to be really careful. One of the things that I always encourage people to watch for is, if somebody tells you, here's 500 pieces of clip art, right? They probably just went out to the internet and stole it, okay? So be careful. Be careful on Etsy. Be careful where you go buy stuff. For example, if you go out to JessicaLynnOriginal.com, which is our website, we have ones that I've drawn that are all our art. So we don't share them anywhere else. I don't sell them on Etsy, etc. Like this lady, all of her stuff, this is where she sells them all, is on Etsy. But you can definitely tell the difference between those that are artists and those that are, well, I went and found a bunch of pieces of clip art and we'll just see how many people spend their money with me. So my only suggestion to you would be, please be cautious. You really want to support the person who is an artist and not those people that are just randomly stealing clip art or going and downloading. That's why, for example, in our store, we have an angel policy. An angel policy is how you can use these. And with our angel policy, it says these cannot be reproduced within a set or you cannot resell them. And that's what we're talking about. Like if somebody was to go and download a whole bunch of digis from somebody, steal them, package them together, and put them on Etsy. Don't do it. Totally illegal. Number two, people can go ahead and file against your account and then you could lose your store. So don't do it, right? If you want to draw your own digitals, totally awesome. Please look for the ones that are truly store owners because that will definitely, be more supported and support an artist, right? So I love a lot of her digis. They're super cute. That was my whole rant on that. I would hate for you to buy something that's illegal or could get you in trouble. For example, like I see a lot of people who work on Cricut projects and they go and buy Disney stuff that they download. And Disney has a pretty tight handle on a lot of their imagery. So be careful, especially if you're like, well, but I bought the image from Etsy and now I put it on a t-shirt that I'm trying to sell. You can get in big trouble for that. So what I'm doing today is I'm purchasing two sets of digital stamps from DigiKika. I love her work. I think it's so cute. Again, I'm just looking through it kind of to try to decide, what cards do I want to make. And then what I will do is I'll add those to my cart. A lot of times I'll add a bunch of my favorite ones. I might not buy them all. For example, like I love the one where she's got the suitcase, but the rest of the set, I wouldn't know what kind of card to make. So let's go ahead and keep looking. Once we get two, that's my goal. And then we're going to go ahead and check out. So we'll be doing that in just a moment. I just want to see if there's anything else. Oh, I like the little, those are cute. Like with the Facebook and the Disney Plus, those are cute. Let's take a look at those a little closer. Those are cute. See, now that kind of stuff, it's cute, but would I make a card of all those? I don't know, right? So it's one of those that I really kind of try and plan and maximize the money that I'm going to spend. I do have those Halloween ones she did too. Those are really cute. So once we have two, we're going to go ahead and check out, and then I'll show you how to do the next step. All right, so once I've got them in my cart, I'm going to go ahead and click Pay with PayPal. It's going to tell me thank you for my order. It's going to come back and show me the details. So this is where it gets a little tricky, right? But don't be afraid. It's so easy. It's just, the first time you do it, you might go, what am I doing? So we're going to download both of them. They arrive in what they call a zip file. Because the imagery is large, it wants to send you all of them in a file that's smaller. It's compressed, okay? Oh, this little picture was me and my daughter at Disney. She was having her first cup of hot tea. It was so cute. All the downloads, when you go ahead and get them, at least for my computer, are set to go to the download folder. So what I want to do is extract them out of these zipped files. So I need to find a place to put them. So I'm going to put them on the desktop, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up actually calling it digital stamps. So we're going to right click, right there, yep, and we're going to add a new folder, and we're going to call that new folder digital stamps. Now again, you can call it anything you want. This is just for ease. We're going to select that folder because what we want to do is extract from the zip file and move it out to the desktop so I can have access to these images. So you can see they're in little folders here. There they all are. Okay. And what I do on my computer is typically I will put all of my digital stamps in one folder or one location so that I can keep track of them. Now, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll make new folders within the main folder called digital stamps that I might give them names to stuff that I would remember. One, so that if I make a video for you guys, I can tell you who the artist or where I got the stamp from. And two, I know how to easily find them and archive them. Okay. So again, I did the same process twice. I imported both those zip files into that one folder. I'll probably do cleanup after outside of this video. But for right now, it's okay just to show you. The other thing I would encourage is always clean up your download folder. I don't keep it for super long, but you can keep some of the stuff. But just be careful because after like 5 or 6 years of a computer, it doesn't hold up well. Now that we have all these images, the next thing we want to do with a digital stamp is we are going to take it to a Word doc. Now that's okay if you don't have Word. Maybe you have Google Docs. That's fine. Does the same thing. And when we open that, we are going to go ahead and let me just show you what it looks like. There we go. So I have a big enough screen that I can show you it in both. So I have Word on the left, could be Google Docs, and on the right I have that folder where I just threw all of those digital images. So I'm going to pick this one and drag it right in. Now I am going to turn the ruler on because you can see I don't have the ruler turned on, and I couldn't remember which one of these. They keep changing the banners up at the top of Microsoft. So what I really like is up top center in the newest version. You can type it in a search box and it'll go find what you're looking for. So I want a ruler. So in the search box on the top, just go up. Let's fix the margins here real quick. We're going to go right there and we're going to type in ruler. And then see it says show ruler. Boom. Solved. Helps a lot, especially when you're making stamps. You want to make sure that you have the image not too big for your card because that will suck. Long and short of that. Now, here's the thing I really like is with digital images, you can come back and add your own sentiments, something that means something to you. So because I did this in Word, I'm just adding a text box, and then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to just, Google out there a quote, spending time with you. All right, let's find a good one. All right, so let's see. Nope. I love every second I spend with you. I love that, right? Because they're just hanging out, chilling on the couch. So let's go ahead and we're going to type that in here. Similar. So once you have it, then you can adjust your fonts. And I highly encourage you, don't forget to take off no fill for the borders and the backgrounds because you're going to want to be able to put it wherever you want it. Now, unless you're going to make it its own little separate cut thing. So let's just go back to, there we go, change the font. Again, you could download hundreds of different fonts to your computer. I'm just going to pick one that I really like. There we go, center that. And I don't like it above them. I think I actually want to move it below them. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and drag it down below. And then we're going to go ahead and center that up. And then I can just go ahead and there we go. And so now, I mean, this is a whole sheet of paper. So what I would encourage you to do is stack up your images, right? So why waste a sheet of paper when you print it? Then what you can do is sit and color them all in and then turn them into cards. So let's just grab a couple of these, toss them in, and let's maximize our space. All right, one of the tricks that I have is, see, if you go into text wrap and go in front of text, you can actually kind of slide another image in there, which I love because I don't want to waste any of the paper, right? I mean, I'm going to print it out on nice heavy cardstock. So now I've got them all set up. They're all ready to go. I double check the sizes because that's really important for the cards that I'm going to be making. And what I think I'm going to do, now that I showed you how to do this, I'm going to create part 2 of this video where we'll actually turn some of these into cards. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to be able to show that off. Now I did put the cardstock into my printer, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit Control P, which is print, or you could go to File, Print. And then once I go ahead and print these off, they'll be ready to go. So I'm super excited about that. So what I want to say to you is thank you so much. I hope that this answered some questions for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And I did put up a couple of videos here, one based on your favorite likes, and our most recent video will always be on the right. So again, thank you so much, and I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care.